Hey guys, Carolyn Potlock here with Atlanta Footballnet, and today I got to spend some time with Atlanta Silverbacks player Mattias Schnorf. We got to learn about his background, and he took me behind the scenes at Silverbacks Park. Take a look. Mattias, tell me about your home game preparation here at Silverbacks Park.
Yeah, usually if we have a game on Saturday or Sunday, I woke up like around 9. Maybe take a shower then or later, eat something to breakfast, cereals or a bagel. Yeah, it depends how hungry I am. So, yeah, and it's a little bit different if you have a away game. Away games, we have to eat together and as a whole group. But home games, it's more relaxed because everybody wants to sleep in their own bed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, when I was younger and I played, my dad and coaches would have us visualize the game and try to get us to see us scoring goals or saving goals. Do you guys do any visualization, anything like that before a game?
Yeah, I do it like 10 minutes before a game. I have like a list where I have to check some things for me and say, oh, this is important for me.
Sure.
First of all, I have to win. Like, I have to do tacklings and then make good passes, help my buddies and all this kind of stuff. And if I check that for myself, I'm ready for the game.
Awesome. So Mattias, can you give your fans a behind-the-scenes look on where you guys get ready on game day?
Sure, I can share the locker room.
Great, thanks.
Sometimes the coach comes in like an hour before the game and talk about the other team, whose player is good and this guy's fast. And I just come and take off my clothes and dress my jersey and get out of here.
Now, do you like to juggle?
Sometimes.
What's the highest you can go
to? I can count like, I don't know, a few hundred.
Wow.
Oh, it's get boring like.
So what happens after a game? Is it different if you guys win opposed to if you guys lose?
It's way different. Me, for example, if we lose, I'm so frustrated. I know there's like a lot of people here and I appreciate that because, you know, they pay money for that and so we have to go out and sign autographs and we really like to do it, but it's way harder after a game you lost it.
Right.
Have to win. So, but if we win, we get in and, you know, the guys, they're smiling, they're happy and we have a really good crowd. Like, even if we had, like, we lost a few games, like, they're still coming and support us.
That's great.
Yeah, really good fans. So we know that they are so important for the club and for us neither, that it makes more fun if you play in front of the big crowd.
So tell me what happens to the players that are injured on game day. Can they be down here with you? Like, where do they fit in, everything?
They're coming also to the game, so they join it in the locker room. Like, they've been here for the whole time and they try to help us, give us information about the other team. So they can't sit on the bench, it's not allowed, but they're still a part of the team. We don't care if they're injured or if they're playing.
They're always here with you?
No, everybody's important.
Hey guys, so we finished up at Silverbacks Park, and Mattias and I are now hanging out at Tavern 99 to learn a little bit more about his background and his love for the game. Mattias, first I want to thank you for joining us and giving us some of your time. I know everybody's real curious about your background, and you're from Switzerland. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I grew up in Switzerland, in Zurich. It's not the main capital, but it's pretty big. So I grew up there on a farm.
Really?
Yeah, it was so nice.
So did you work on it from very young to
I had
growing
to.
up?
Yeah, my father told me, there's no choice. So get up early, feed the cows. That was pretty cool. I played so many sports, like handball. I don't know if it's famous in the United States.
We played in PE in school.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I did that for a long time. So, and my cousin once, he said, hey, come on. So I play another sport. I said, okay. So I started to play soccer just on the street with my friends.
How old were you when you did that?
Like 9 but just for fun. So I joined to a club. It was a small club. And I started to play there as a goalkeeper. It was pretty fun, but they said me I'm too small. So, yeah, they had to go and play on the field. So
what position did you move to?
First, I don't know, I guess it was like a striker. Everybody wants to be a striker, you know, striker.
Score the goals.
Yeah, score the goals, be famous. But after that, so I played there for a while and some guy once, they called me and said, hey, you're pretty good, so do you want to join like for a really big club? I said, yeah, why not? So I moved to Grasshopper Club Zurich. It's the club with the biggest history in Switzerland. And I've been there for a few years. I guess I was 14 to 17. Yeah, I played for 2.5 years there. And after that I said, they said me, you're not too good to go into the first team. So I said, okay, no problem. but still in my mind I thought, oh, I can do that, no problem. I can be a pro. So I moved to another team, and after a few games in the reserves, I was in the first team. So I started to be a professional when I was 17. And this is the age where you have to do it in Europe. Here in the United States it's different. You start when you're 22, when you get out of college. So when I was 21, I had we were in the preseason in Turkey with my whole team. And once I get up in the morning and I felt, oh, something is weird with my body. So I went to the doctor and he said, oh, you have to fly back to Switzerland and check that. They made an X-ray and they saw, oh, I had a bone, in my bone I had got a hole. So it was like a kind of bone cancer. And so I had 3 surgeries and I couldn't play for 3 years. Yeah, and it was
Did
tough
you go
time.
through chemotherapy?
No, I didn't have to do that because they already cleaned everything. But it was so hard to get in shape.
Again?
Yeah, again. But it's I've been for treatment for 3 years and nobody believed in me. Said, no, yeah, your career is over. I got a chance at my last club. And yeah, I started to play and everybody was surprised that my body's strong enough. So I played for 2 years and yeah, I also played for the Swiss national team under 21. But before this whole things when I had this stuff with my bone, but yeah.
How was your experience with the national team?
Oh, it's really great. It's something different. It's an honor to play
represent
for,
your country.
Yeah, it's something else. If you play for a team, it's even if you play pro, it's oh, it's an honor to play for a big team, but for a national team it makes you proud. Your whole family is proud, and yeah. In the winter, I want to change the club, and I had a good offer from Middle East where I get really good money. But I said, me and my family and my girlfriend, we decided, no, there's no way I can do that because it's a little bit dangerous area.
Right.
And then I thought about it because my grandparents, they lived in the United States in Fort Myers, and they worked here for 15 years. I said, oh, if I had once a chance to go over, I want to do that because when I was young, I was 15 or 20 times there for holidays, and I liked it so far, the whole mentality. And
so when you came, was the team welcoming? How has your experience been with your players?
Oh, I guess I was one of the first player who signed, but I had a problem with my visa. I sent them a video to the Silverbacks. They gave me a call and said I was really happy, and I signed. Well, I was a little bit depressed because I had to wait for another 2 months into my country because of the visa. But I still had those players at Facebook, and we wrote together and I asked them, hey, how's the preseason?
Who's your best friend on the team right now?
Oh, I have so many friends. No, I can't. My roommate Josh is a really fine guy. All of them, Pika, Lucas, all of them. It's usually you have some guys in the team you say, oh, I don't like them. But here it's more like a family.
Let's switch gears a little bit for a minute. Tell me about your sister.
Yeah, my sister, she has Down syndrome. I grew up with her. It's nothing special for me, but I know for the other guys, maybe if you went to a grocery store or something like that and I hold her hand, some other kids turn around and said, oh, why is she different? And
they didn't understand.
Yeah, they didn't understand why she looks not the same. And I had to explain that all the time, but she's one of the most important person in my life. I never would have another sister I never would change it.
I bet she's very proud of you.
Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah, she's a big soccer fan. Yeah, she needs it. She plays sports, she's dancing, she plays soccer, yeah.
And weren't you involved in the Special Olympics?
Yeah, I've been involved because my sister, she joined it in Switzerland, and I heard about it. The Silverbacks asked me if I want to be a part of it, a celebration. I said, yeah, why not? It will be a great thing. And yeah, it's so nice if you see these guys laughing, and because that it's so hard for them to involve them into our life, but they have to know that they are important for our system and be a part of it. And it was a nice experience to be a part of the Special Olympics.
So what do you see happening in your future? Do you think you're going to be in Atlanta with the Silverbacks? Are you hoping to go to the MLS? What are your goals?
No, I really love the Silverbacks, and I hope that they can build an MLS team because when I spoke with the sport director of the Silverbacks, I asked him, yeah, what are your plans for the future? Because normally if I sign somewhere, I want to stay there. I'm not the player who wants to move all the time. And he said, yeah, the goal is to have a team in the MLS. So if there's an opportunity, I will go to the MLS. I hope so, and I try to improve my skills every day and with the whole team. And it's like, this is my goal.
So when you're playing on the field, how has the reception been from the fans? Can you hear them? Is it motivating?
Oh, it is great if they cheer for you. And yeah, it's what you call it. If I'm standing on the field and if I hear you scream my name, it makes you feel stronger. And we need that to win games, like maybe 80th minutes, 1-1. If the fans stand up and say, go Silverbacks, like it's something special. And we hear that and we feel that gets you more power, and yeah, that's perfect.
Well, if you had a message for your fans, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I want to tell them thanks a lot, and you join the games and keep on doing this work, and we appreciate that, and you guys are great. Thanks a lot.
All right, well, thank you so much, Mattias. We really appreciate your time. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Thanks.